Hey y'all, you know what time it is. Ow. It's 60 Second Sundays. So this week we're back at it again. We're examining the life of people after Christ has been resurrected. The text is picked up when Peter has gone back to the thing that Christ has delivered him from. This isn't his first time on a boat. In fact, when Christ met him, he was on a boat. He was fishing after fish and not catching anything. It's when God tells him that I'm going to use everything that you've learned thus far, but I'm going to make you a fisher of men. He spends the next 3 years of his life dedicated to pushing the ministry of Jesus Christ. So after Christ has been resurrected, when he has found himself denying him, he feels like many of us do, that he's missed his opportunity, that he mishandled the thing that God gave him, that he missed his chance to be what God called him to be. And he does what I know I found myself doing often. He goes back to his boat. When Peter goes back to this boat, he's doing what he did the first time, not catching anything. Christ tells Peter to cast his net on the other side of the boat, and he catches an insurmountable amount of fish. So much so that the nets break. But then the next thing that Peter does wrecks me. John tells Peter that it's Christ on the shore. And before he jumps off the ship and swims to him, he does something that doesn't make sense at all. He puts on his coat. This isn't his first time on a boat. That was his career before walking with Jesus. He's walked on water and sank. He's found himself almost shipwrecked in the middle of a storm. But this time, Peter has matured enough to know that if I'm gonna go in the water, I'm gonna go covered. I'm gonna put on what God gave me before I jump into the waters. In this season, you can't do it like any other. You have to have the maturity to understand that I've been walking with God too long to go uncovered. If I'm gonna go into something, if I'm gonna go to something, if I'm gonna get to God, I have walked with him long enough to appreciate covering. God may be calling you to jump into something in this season. He may be calling you and challenging you to get out of your comfort zone. Hopefully, you're like many of us who are trying to get out of your boat. Make sure that this time you understand that though the waters may be raging, this is not like the first time. He is calling you to come, but he's calling you to come covered. My prayer is that you guys do whatever God is calling you to do in this season, that you stay healthy, that you stay prayed, and that you stay moving towards God's calling. Until next time, guys, be good to one another. Love you guys.